Nicaragua was next on our list. The stories you hear, mostly bad, and mostly about the police. So finding ourselves in the back of a police car, that wasn't part of the plan. We came for black sand volcanoes and the wild roads of Ometepe, but nothing prepared us for what we faced here, because we got nowhere to be and everywhere to go.
Have you ever asked yourself, when is the right moment to start your own adventure? We choose ours and decided now is the moment. We are Andrea, Christian and Nacho. Together we are driving the longest road in the world, over 40,000 kilometers, from the Arctic Ocean to the southern tip of South America. This is the Pan American Highway. We're not rushing, we are here to catch every moment, every place and every story we find along the way. This isn't a break from life, this is life. Raw, real and better than we ever imagined.
The border crossing into Nicaragua was long. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. 5 hours of waiting, shuffling forward inch by inch, despite not having a vehicle inspection. We just sat there, soaked in rain and bureaucracy, watching the windshield turn into a waterfall, wondering if we'd ever actually make it in. Nicaragua welcomed us with green landscape, fresh and alive, like everything had just grown overnight. But the dark clouds on the horizon hinted that something was coming. And it wasn't just rain. When the road ahead disappeared under a layer of water, our first reaction was simple. Holy shit, that's a lot of water. We slowed down, expecting it to end after a few meters. It didn't. Within seconds, the puddle became a pond, and then a moving river that swallowed the asphalt entirely. And irony? We were actually looking for a place to fill up our water tanks. At the first place we stopped, filling wasn't possible. But you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And ta-da! We were finally able to fill them up. It was getting pretty late by the time we finished everything we had to do, so we started searching for a safe place to sleep. Normally, we avoid sleeping in cities. There are a lot of reasons for that. Noise, safety, the feeling of being on display. But this time, there was nowhere else to go. Just streets, headlights, and that heavy sky still hanging above us. And while we prepared our breakfast,
there was just a lady coming to us and giving us some food, which is really nice, just like this. Yeah, really nice, huh?
thank you.
Yeah. 2 mini tortillas with 2 eggs and a piece of meat. I think it's a special recipe they have here, it's really good. And this one is super hot. Holy shit.
But good.
Oh, really good.
Este es
That's when we met Sandra, the woman who brought us breakfast. She owns a small chocolate shop in Estelí, making organic chocolate and the kind of hot chocolate that feels like a hug from the inside out. If you ever visit Estelí, make sure to try it. Sandra knows what she's doing.
Instead of mayonnaise or what do you call it?
Remember those dark clouds we were talking about? So, we wanted to leave today, and I realized that I lost my wallet with my identity card, with my bank cards, my driver's license, not just papers. That sucks. So we searched the whole car, and we can't find it. Sandra connected us with her friend, Luz Maria Torres Sanchez, a public servant from a ministry that supports local family entrepreneurs. In other hands, someone who knows how to make things happen. Luz Maria got on the phone with the police and explained our situation. And just like that, we were asked to come to the station to make an official statement. There was only one problem. We had no idea when or where we had lost it.
So what we are doing is we try to find the footage and try to find out where we lost it. Since we used it in the morning on the store, so we know that it was still with us when we left the store. We stopped only at two places in this town here, and one of the big problems was also that the whole road was really flooded. So if it fell down in the water, it's probably gone. So if we can find it, it would be the best option. Then we know that we lost it somewhere and we can start the search from there.
After hours of scrolling through dashcam footage, rewinding every moment and every location we visited, we finally spotted it. My wallet lying on the street. With that tiny lead, we decided to split up. Christian and Steve went back to the exact street where everything happened, retracing every step, every curb, every drain. That's when we spotted them, security cameras pointing right at the spot. Meanwhile, Luz Maria, the incredible woman who had been helping us since the beginning, notified the police that we finally knew the exact spot where the wallet was lost. 30 minutes later, a police van pulled up beside us. We climbed in, and suddenly we were being driven through the streets of Estelí to review security cameras like characters in a crime show. But there we were, bumping around in the back of a police van, hoping a few seconds of footage might give us back my documents and the life that lived inside them. The next day, we became detectives working with the police. We were able to find out that a man found my wallet just minutes after we lost it and took it with him. Unfortunately, due to the heavy rain, his face was not recognizable. Christian and Steve decided to start combing the streets again and were knocking on different doors, asking people if they could check their security cameras to see where the man on the bicycle might have gone. Everyone seemed willing to help, letting us look through the whatever footage they had. And while Christian was combing the streets, I somehow ended up becoming a minor TV celebrity. We were suddenly connected with a regional television channel that wanted to help us to get the story out there, hoping that someone would recognize the man from the footage.
Andrea solicita el apoyo de las familias estelianas. Hace días se le cayó la billetera frente a las instalaciones Agua Roca, a pocos metros del puente El Panamá Soberana.
Fue una lástima que mi cartera se cayó en la calle y lo podemos ver en las cámaras que es en la calle. Y también podemos ver que en otra cámara que después 3-4 minutos. And the moment that broadcast went live, everything spread like wildfire. More calls came in. Another live TV interview. Then radio. People were scrolling through their phones looking for updates. A whole community we had only just met was suddenly rallying around
Persona
us.
que obtuvo estos documentos de identidad de esta.
So, perdí mis documentos martes en frente de la agencia Agua Roja, donde queremos comprar agua y fue una lástima que mi billetera. The police were still searching, and so were we. Christian and Steve went back to the street where the wallet was lost, hoping that the man might pass by again on his bicycle. And then they saw him. They approached and asked about the wallet, and he calmly told them he had everything at home. So they followed him outside the city to a modest house where he welcomed them in. He even offered coffee and bread, a small gesture, but one that meant a lot, especially because it was clear he didn't have much himself. And he even showed them the entry he had made on Facebook trying to find me. When you plan a trip into Nicaragua, let's be honest, you hear a lot of negativity. Warning, stereotypes, horror stories. But Estelí proved every single one of them wrong. What we found there was kindness, strangers who became a community in a matter of hours. People brought us breakfast, dinner, hot chocolate, fresh fruit. They washed our clothes. They helped us talk to the police, gave us a ride when we needed it, sent messages to check on us, stopped by just to ask if we were okay. There were moments when I cried, and someone we had never met before held me in their arms and whispered that everything would be okay. A la gente de Estelí, gracias por mostrarnos toda bondad en un momento que más lo necesitamos. No lo vamos a olvidar. And to Jen and Steve, thank you for sticking with us, for showing up in every way that mattered. We love you guys, more than you know.
Gourmet breakfast. Oh yeah, 100%.
Adios!
Adios.
Gracias! So we got invited by a lady who lives next to the park to go and see the La Cascada. It's a waterfall near the city, and she also invited us to camp on her property, which is a bit further up in the mountains with colder weather. We are happy about that.
Yep.
So yeah, we are walking now to La Cascada.
El perito, ¿cómo se llama?
Cala.
Cala,
Sí,
la chica.
sí.
Sí.
Cuidado.
Looks really nice. Wow, you can feel the water coming in, like a little breeze.
Salto de la Estanzuela is a 40-meter waterfall hidden in the Tisei Nature Reserve, a name that comes from an indigenous word meaning the sorceress. And honestly, the place feels enchanted. Dry forest suddenly gives way to green cliffs, cold water, and birds echoing to the canyon. After 3 nights of barely sleeping or eating from all the stress, we were lucky to end up somewhere quieter, a place being slowly transformed into a future campground. Asa, the woman who owns the land, showed us everything she had built so far, piece by piece, with her own 2 hands. You could see the pride in her smile and the effort in every beam and
de cómo ir haciendo las cositas para poder tener el lugar abierto. Entonces hasta que compré la propiedad, que me gustó este espacio, y luego ahora buscar el capital para hacer la casita y hacer las otras cosas. Entonces, aquí vengo.
We wanted to show our thanks in the only way we could, by helping with the construction.
Digging. She wants to make this whole property in a camp spot. So we are helping a little bit, making some spots for camping and to work on the car and stuff like this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
For your emotional support.
Yes. My emotional support friend.
Busy. So there is a Swiss cheese factory here. So it's not a Swiss cheese factory, but they have Swiss machines and Swiss process here to make the cheese. Looks like a real small Swiss cheese. And I'm gonna cut it open now. So this is really how it looks. It's the first cheese since, I don't know, since a long time, which is really good. It smells really like a Swiss cheese. I love it.
Would you like some too?
Yeah.
It was the perfect temperature, that kind that lets your shoulders finally drop. After the chaos of the last few days, we all needed that. And finding local beer, well, that was a small win we happily took. And now, it was finally time to start our Nicaragua journey, the one we actually planned for. The road started off beautifully, smooth, open, and with a volcano rising in the distance like a promise. Then the scenery shifted. Pine trees surrounded us, that kind that fill the air with that sharp, clean smell you only get in the mountains. We joked about stopping and staying there forever. But the farther we drove, the more the road changed its mind. Dry dirt turned into soft earth turned into deep mud. And please keep in mind, this was a Google Maps road. We were able to see our next destination and yes, the pavement too. But that view didn't last long. Cerro Negro, the Black Hill. It's one of the youngest volcanoes in Central America, born in 1850 and already making a name for itself, with eruptions as recent as 1999. It may be young, but it's also one of Nicaragua's most active volcanoes, a giant still stretching, shifting, and rumbling under the surface. This place reminded us so much of Iceland, a landscape that looks imagined, not real. We camped on the black lava fields with the volcano watching over us like a silent guardian. As the sky shifted from orange to pink to that blink and you miss it gold, we just stood there, quiet. The wind was cold, the world was still, and suddenly every stress we'd carried just vanished. It was replaced by pure gratitude, that kind that hits you before you even realize it. We kept glancing at each other, and we needed to pinch ourselves just to make sure that this wasn't a movie scene we accidentally walked into. It's wild how life gives you these moments that say you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And that night was one of them.
This was a nice place here. Holy, like really, the black sand and just amazing. And we had a nice cold breeze all the time here. Makes it very comfortable. And yeah, now we are driving towards Lake Apoyo.
I got you some coffee. It's from here, from Nicaragua. It smells good. I don't drink coffee, but yeah, I hope it's good.
Smells really good. Has like a caramel taste or something. Smells really good. And we are now at Laguna Apoyo. And I mean the lake is nice and looks clean, but it's super hot here because we are very close to Managua, which is the capital. And yeah, we are on sea level, which means it's super hot. It's very hot here, and we camped right here on the side of the road. We're not so big fan of camp spots close to the road, but I hope it's getting cooler in the night. But the lake looks nice and clean, so.
A deep lake inside a volcanic caldera created by an eruption thousands of years ago. Laguna de Apoyo doesn't look anything like the chaos that formed it. Its shores don't fall into ash or jagged rock, but into steep green slopes packed with tropical trees and wildlife.
We are taking the ferry to Isla Ometepe.
And Ometepe, it's an island, a volcanic island, created by two twin volcanoes. One of them is still active, the other one is dormant. It's one of the largest volcanic islands in a freshwater lake in the world. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's kind of strange to imagine, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And it is very hot.
Yes, it's warm.
Up until now we were lucky with the weather.
Yeah, because we always could climb up to higher elevations, and here it's a little bit flatter. But I hope we have a little wind on the island, and it's gonna be kind of okay.
Yes. So see you on the ferry. After hitting the wall behind us, thanks to the guide who wasn't exactly paying attention, the mood definitely changed. We were annoyed, tired, and honestly just ready for the day to be over. So we headed toward the camp spot a friend had recommended to us, and thankfully, it didn't disappoint.
Hola.
What a day.
What a day. Ja, schön frisch.
So this camp spot is really nice. It's on the Isla Ometepe, and they have a hotel here, and you can camp on the grass for $10 a day or a night, which is pretty nice. And the pool is included, and there is a bathroom, and not so bad, no? No?
Yes.
Very
It's
nice.
lovely.
Lovely. And we have a little wind, which is very comfortable.
I'm here too.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing with the ferry was kind of funny because there were three guys standing around, and every one of them give different directions. You come, you stop, whatever, and then I hit the wall with the box in the back, but luckily nothing happened. So
He was
but it's
upset.
still- I was a bit upset, yeah.
Angry.
Angry man.
The rain didn't make us wait long, and when it rains here, it really pours.
We got some avocados, and this is avocado. It's not the same size as my head, but almost the same. And the good thing is, amazing. So it's really avocado inside. It's not like half of it is the stone, but this is really. And it smells really good. So Nicaragua, for now, has the best avocados.
¿Cómo no?
Avocado and mozzarella-ish, kind of a mozzarella. Smoked mozzarella, but it's not the same as in Italy, of course, but it's good. No?
I don't know. I don't need it.
You better don't know. And that's chili. No, it's not. Just a pepperoni.
Christian promoted himself to pool boy. So, a lot of you ask how we do laundry when we cannot wash at the laundromat. So I'm going to show you how.
We have the scuba bag. and you fill it up with water now. So we fill it up until we have a little mark here. We fill it up until here, and then we put in the detergent.
Leave out the air. Close it up. The bag has little nipples on the inside. So what you want to do is just rub it against it. That's literally the whole magic of the scuba bag. Rinse everything with fresh water afterwards. And before you ask, yes, we use biodegradable detergent. We were told about a spot on the island with a vegan kitchen, so of course we had to try it. And honestly, it was worth the detour. While we waited for our food, we noticed a whole family of howler monkeys in the trees above us, casually reminding us whose island this really is. The view of the Concepcion volcano from the terrace was unreal. The food, the cold breeze from the lake, the calm, it actually felt like a holiday for a moment. And we realized it's been a long time since we felt that. There was only one thing left to do. Take the ferry back to the mainland and start not just paperwork. And this time the process was going to be a bit more complicated. Nicaragua doesn't always get the best reputation. We heard the warnings too. But what we found here was kindness from strangers, from new friends, and even from the police, who spent hours helping us when we needed it most. The beauty of this country isn't just the volcanoes or the lakes. It's the people who welcomed us without knowing us. So, thank you, Nicaragua. We are living with full hearts. And hey, if you made it all the way here, thank you. Every like, comment, share, and subscription helps more than you know. A special thank you to those of you supporting us through Super Thanks, Patreon, or in any other way. Thank you for being a part of our story. See you in the next one.